This is the latest edition of Front Up. My name is Whitey Willauer, and I've got a great guest today, Tracy Cullinane. And Tracy, I gather you're going to make a trip down to Peru in the near future to do some work. What kind of work are you going to be doing down there?
I am. I'm going to Lobitos, Peru.
Where?
Lobitos.
Like
it's probably about a 15-hour, if you took a bus, north of Lima. It's on the northwest coast.
Northwest coast.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a coastal community. I am doing a 2-week program with an organization called Waves for Development.
Mm-hmm.
It's a, I would call it a surf volunteer. It's geared towards surfing.
Okay.
But it's also kind of more encompassing in just helping the community and the kids there in Lobitos.
Now, how did you get involved in this? I mean, did you send in an application, or did somebody tell you about it?
I did. I had to send an application, but I first saw it in a magazine. I saw it in Outside Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually at the gym, probably on a treadmill next to yourself, reading Outside Magazine probably about a year and a half ago, and they were talking about interesting, different trips around the world that aren't your normal, wouldn't be your normal travel destination for a nice, vacation-y, beachy
so you're
trip.
going to be doing something when you get there. Yeah.
So I got really interested, and I wanted to go last year, but it just didn't come together. So I decided to go this year. It's 2 weeks. I'll be going in March, and it's a 501c non-for-profit organization.
Now, are you paying to go, or?
I am paying to go.
You're paying.
I'm paying my way to go. Flying down there, I pay a fee to stay for a couple weeks, to stay with a local family, and I'll be helping out in any way that they need.
Spanish-speaking family?
Yep. I don't know a lot of Spanish.
You don't speak?
A little.
Un pequeño.
Pequeño.
Pequeño. Un poco.
Yeah.
Poco.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I know more French than Spanish, so
I'll
be brushing up a little bit before I go.
It's a Romance language anyway, so you probably be all right. Your ear will quickly get attuned to this.
I hope. We'll see.
Now, are you going to be teaching the Peruvians, or are you going to be teaching Norte Americanos?
No, it's basically focused on the kids in this town.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the coastal communities are, hampered by poverty, inadequate waste management. They focus on surfing, but that's kind of
the underpinning. Yeah.
Right. And we'll be in the classroom. I'm obviously not going to be teaching surfing because I will be probably taking a few lessons myself, because I wouldn't consider myself a surfer by any means. Yeah. I hope to, learn a little bit, but I can certainly teach swimming. They emphasize also on physical activity, physical fitness for the kids, and emphasizing a healthy lifestyle and being active and exercising. And another big thing that they focus on is the environment, and kind of educating the kids and the adults as well, the whole community, on the importance of the environment and being aware on how their living impacts the environment. And they do such things as I said before, waste management, looking at clean water. They do recycling projects and beach cleanup. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing that. And anything else I need, I'll be doing.
Now, is this run by Americans and U.S. organization?
The person who I've talked to extensively is the executive director. His name is Dave Abo, and he started this program back in 2007. He was formerly in the Peace Corps.
So it's a Peace Corps type of operation, but it isn't part of the Peace Corps.
Very small. It's kind of in the infant stages. They started it probably in 2006, 2007, with some pilot programs. 2008 was when they really had their first full year of doing what they do.
So they're financed by some not-for-profit 501c3.
Private donations.
Yeah. And so you come down there and you pay your way. And
I pay my way, and I'm also, every volunteer is required and encouraged to raise a minimum of $400, which I've actually already done. And if you can raise more than that, great.
And then you turn those dollars over to the organization.
But that doesn't go towards my travel or anything like that. No, that's on me.
Now, but I know you stay in great shape yourself, And that's probably one of the things that interests them, is that you've got a regiment that you go through. Is that where you going to
But I mean, that's always been a part of my life. I like to be physically active, and I hope to kind of help out in that respect. As I said, I'm not going to be teaching surfing, hopefully learning a little bit.
Yeah.
But I can certainly teach swimming and do some fun physical fitness activities with the kids, you know, stressing the importance of exercise and living a healthy lifestyle.
Now, how large a town is this?
It's about, I think, about 1,000 people. So it's pretty tiny.
So you'll probably know everybody by the time you're finished.
Probably.
Yeah. And would you eat in the home that you're staying with?
Yeah, should be interesting. I've never been to Peru. I've never been to South America, Central America, but not South America. So I'm not sure what to expect, but that's part of the program of living with the family. They have a couple kind of family houses in the community that houses the volunteers. So I'll be in a house with probably 3 or 4 other volunteers. I think they take like 4 to 8 volunteers at a time.
Oh, so you're living with the family, but you're
plus another few volunteers.
Oh, where were you else? Where else were you in Central America?
Costa Rica, a few times.
Costa Rica, on the coast.
Yep, and in the interior.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my family lived in Costa Rica at one time.
Yeah.
So.
You know, and I thought about doing a nice, fun, beachy trip to Costa Rica or Hawaii or something this year, and I could be sipping cocktails on the beach and not really doing much. But I'm like, I should.
I'm sure
do
you're
something
going to
to
come
give
away
back.
with a lot more knowledge about the local culture.
You should interview me when I come back, and I'm sure I'll have a lot more to tell you.
I'll catch you on the way back and say, okay, now what really happened?
Really, I know, yeah. But if any of the viewers want to look, the organization again is Waves for Development, and it is wavesfordevelopment.org, and you can donate right on the site if you'd like. I also set up my own fundraising page. It's called firstgiving.com.
And so they can communicate with you while you're down there.
Yep.
Will you have internet access?
They said it's limited, but they encourage volunteers to bring laptops.
Yeah.
Because the kids love that.
Oh yeah.
And you can do cool stuff with photographs and put them on the website and that kind of thing. And they have a Facebook page, so I'll be posting. Yeah. I have a Facebook page, and I'll be posting some photos as I go.
That's great. That's great. Now, what else do you do? What else do you do in Nantucket?
I'm a real estate broker at Great Point Properties.
Very good.
Yep.
How about that? I mean, you're doing
things are picking up.
They are.
Yes.
Now, how
this
much?
This is the time of the year when rentals really start picking up. People are starting to call about summer rentals. Holidays are over. It's blizzarding outside.
Is it more than last year, or?
It's on par, and I think a little more. It keeps since maybe, what was it, 3 summers ago when it was pretty dismal.
Yeah.
It's only gotten better, and I think it's going to be even better than last year. So we're hopeful.
Now you do all this exercising. What do you do with your exercise? I know you're in top shape, embarrassingly top shape. Do you compete in any sports?
I used to. I really don't now. I just kind of do it because I like to. I used to do jiu-jitsu, grappling.
I'd heard that.
That was fun. And I missed doing it. It was when I lived in the D.C. area before I moved to Nantucket. And I miss it. It's a lot of fun, and it's really difficult. It's probably the hardest workout you ever do. But I've always liked it. And I do a little personal training on the side, a little private training.
Oh, you train people. And when you did jiu-jitsu in D.C., where were you doing it?
It was a place called Yamasaki.
Yamasaki.
Yep. And Mario Yamasaki is actually a ref in the UFC. He was my former trainer. Yeah. Okay. It's actually in Rockville, Maryland, and they have some in Virginia and some in D.C.
Now, you haven't wanted to start something here or Nantucket?
No, we dabble a little bit.
Yeah.
With some of my buddies over at the Krav Maga studio, like Jules and Steve. So, yeah.
Well, that's great. That's great. So, what else? Tell us a little bit more. What else do you do in your life?
What else do I do in my life? Well, God. Well, this time of year, it's slow, so I'm just concentrating on working. Yeah. At the real estate office, getting things done and getting some rentals done, and hopefully getting some more sales under my belt. That's about it this time of year, Whitey.
Really?
Yeah. Doing a little traveling.
Well, I think that's great that you're going to be doing this. I envy you. I have never been to Peru. I've been
Me neither.
Been to Ecuador and places like that. But the Peruvians are a very nice group of people. There are a few of them on the island here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be eye-opening.
Yeah.
And very enriching.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
My
it's
pleasure.
great.
Hopefully we can talk when I come back.
We will catch you. And I see, when are you leaving?
March 3rd.
March 3rd, and you're going to be
I'll be
gone
back on the 22nd, I think.
3rd to the March 22nd. Yeah, well, we'll grab you then, because I'm sure that we're going to find out all of the travails and doing
I know.
that.
It'll be fun.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having
Right.
me. Okay.